Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Amberlynn Reid. So I just did one on her and Nikocado Avocado and what kind of relationship they were doing. If you want to go check that out, go feel free. But what we're going to be looking at here today is I want to do a check-in on Amber. One, she's been getting hit after hit after hit, essentially to her ego, her pride. And I wanted to just take a quick check-in as it just seems more information comes out every week. She was just on her members live last night and there's supposed to be 2 hour member lives. She was so mad and apparently crashing out, other people's words. She was on for 3 hours. So what I wanted to do today is I really wanted to just take a look at Amber and generally what is going on. So also I've there's something going on here that's being hidden specifically, or it's being tried to be hidden right now. But and this is I think more along how has Amber been making her money over the years? How has she truly been making her money, especially more recently? And I really want to take a look at that. So, quick reminder though, before I get into it, remember everything I'm saying is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, all just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, overall, let's just see what's kind of going on with Amber. And really, before I even pull a card, I want to say when I look at just her auric self, her astral self, on the outside, she looks fine. This is the weird part. And so like as I go into her energy and I start to not attach to it, I don't attach, but I'm trying to wade through it. You know those boundaries that people can put into place? They're just illusions. Everything with her is an illusion, whether that's an illusion to other people or even an illusion to herself. This is really weird. I've never experienced an energy like this as I'm kind of going through everything, but also as I'm like, so how I imagine this as I'm going in, just try and paint a picture, is as I go in, like I see off to like one side, I'm like, where are her guides? And they're locked up in like a little itty bitty cage where they can't do anything. It's like, y'all can't move, y'all can't do, leave me to do my stuff and my stuff only. So they're like locked up. And I'm like, that's really weird. And it's like, yeah, they're locked up. And then like you go through that shimmer and then it's like on top of that and like you peel and like you go to a wall and like you can peel the wall that looks like it's concrete, but it tears like paper and then you can go through that boundary because it's not really a boundary at all. It's super weird going into her energy where everything feels so wibbly wobbly. Because then like you go down this hall, another hallway. Her mind feels like a castle. It's very stark, it's cold, and like there's just pockets of warmth or pockets of information. But everything else is kind of like a very long, stark hallway where things are kind of like you go through. And in these long hallways, like you see, I also see like there's candles, but then a lot of these walls or hallways are like bashed in. Like you can see where major damage has come in, where it's like, some of this isn't working. I don't know what this is. I'm just explaining to you what I'm seeing. I would take this sometimes as like her energy field has been taking hits. Again, I'm here in love and light. I'm not here to put holes in anything. I'm not here to destroy anything. I'm not here for that. I'm here to interpret the energy of what I'm seeing. It's almost like you got to go in to interpret the battlefield, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to add or detract from any of that. So going into that again, and then like now as I'm going down this hall, I'm like, then like I end up in like this giant cathedral type of area where it's like books on one side, tall windows, uh, almost looks like a study room, like from those old castles. That's kind of like higher up, but it's like like large and cathedral like. And in this area, like I see there is darkness in pockets all around. I don't know what this is, but it's seeming like energy or darker energy has been accumulating in certain spots. They almost feel like, you know how you can have like hot spots or like areas of like activity when it comes to like the paranormal and the such. If you watch those shows, there's like areas that kind of like have a higher EMF. Like that's what this feels like, where there's like certain pockets that like if you go over into that area, then that's like a darker area. And then there's, I don't know what this is, but there's also a sense that what I'm getting within her energy field is I don't know what what this thing is, and I don't know. I want to say, what did you invite in, or what was allowed in? I should say. Also, there's a lot of people who've been sending some nasty shit her way, and I want to say, knock that off. That's not okay. Especially if it's like, as it hasn't been done to you, like just stay the heck out of it. Stay out the heck out of people's da 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 da. Because it feels like it's not just stuff with like, and I don't get like this is stuff with like YouTubers or anything. This is more stuff with like people in Amber's personal life. I don't know what she's been doing behind the scenes with other people, places, and or things, but there's it feels like a war, like a minefield, a war, or like a battle zone of her mind right now. And also, I don't know why I get this as well, but her memories, like what I see is how she sees things, like how her mind processes things, that goes into like the filing cabinet. But then, like, the reality of a situation gets put in like a bucket on the ground that's kind of just stored away and being really, really dusty. There's two different accounts for everything. And it's like she goes to the one that's filed nicely instead of the one that's not filed, and the one that's kind of just sitting on the ground. And like those are the two ways of processing information. And almost, this is just what I'm feeling energetically and interpreting energetically, is that the left brain and the right brain have two different interpretations. And instead of working together, she keeps them separate. That's what I got. Okay. So giving just that general description of just her mind, let's kind of get into the cards now, where just what is her general energy around her, not through her thoughts and feel, not through her. Well, how I'm going to say this is I'm going to be looking at the energy of if both the left brain and the right side of the brain combined to give the full picture. That's what I'm interpreting. That's the energy that I'm going with. So, just to explain, so we're kind of melding the two, which is what people normally energy is read in. But with Amber, it's two separate things. Or we refuse to cross the wires to bring it together. So, let's just take a look here. The Empress, she's eating out of control currently. This is like, I'm eating out of control. I'm trying to bring in more stuff for me, and the such. It's out of control right now because of everything getting revealed, of her star power, everything coming in. This is to me like, okay, this is also a part of her is feeling like I have the power, I have the control, I have the narrative. There's also stuff going on behind the scenes here. Oh heck. Because the hopes and fears here is the world I don't want to change. I don't want to change. She's locked pieces and parts and other things about herself away. She does not want to acknowledge that she's two people. Or not two people. She doesn't want to acknowledge the person. She just wants to acknowledge Amber and Amberlynn. That is what she wants. She wants them both separate, but they are the exact same person. You know how we have with Chantal, if you're a Chantal watcher, there is Chantal, And then that was really weird. And then there is the character of Foodie Beauty. The same can be applied to Amberlynn Reid. There's Amber and then there's Amberlynn. And we want to keep these separate. And the fear here is we're going to have to meld the two back together. Because she's being forced to change here. Because, yeah, she has a lot. However, she's got a lot of lies, a lot of deceit, and a lot of deception, even with her own self. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist, so I can't diagnose. I can't give my own. I really don't know how to else to explain this other than like, and I don't know if this is common for narcissistic people, but it feels like I've lied so much to myself that I believe my own lies or interpretations of things. So it's like I would have to go and confront all my lies about things. And I don't know if Amber's capable of doing that, but she's going to be. There's like a reckoning coming is almost what I want to say. Was the other energy here, she's just not strong enough to fight against everything coming down the path for her right now. Ooh. Interesting. She's not strong enough to. That's super weird. Every time I say I'm not strong enough, like my entire head just starts ringing, which is weird. And I've never kind of had that happen before. Also, that was just my stomach. It's even weirder. Ruh-roh. Because from a financial influence up here, it's like, I need to change. Change is coming, whether she wants it to or not. Whatever she's been doing, it's not coming. It cannot stay the same anymore. I almost want to see it as like, she locked her guides away. Yep, guides were locked away, and they were guiding her through all of this, and now she locked them away. I don't know how she locked them away. I don't know how someone can do that. But then the universe came in and it's like, okay, fine. Your guides were supposed to help guide you through this process. And now the universe is here being like, okay, it's go time then. You've denied me. You've stopped. Spirit's not playing around anymore is what it, more ringing. Spirit's not playing around anymore. And if Amber thinks that she can bluff her way through or, oh, I'm going to do whatever XYZ to not be able to take accountability, I'm sorry, Spirit's coming in and it's coming in hot and heavy, and whatever she tries to do to stop it from happening, Spirit universe is a lot bigger than the people that she's asking to help her to stop it. Because what's going for her, the sun, everything will be revealed. Things are going to get revealed. These are going to be unhappy things. These are going to be unpleasant things. She's going to try and keep things hidden still. I don't think everything will come out, but again, there's a storm coming, and I've been seeing this for about dang near a year now, where it's like Amber has like her tower moment is coming. She's been delaying it, denying it. It's been coming, and it's here now, and she can't stop it. Because here in the past, yeah, I thought I was isolated away from everyone else. I could just go do my own thing. People were always trying to get me for information, but I wasn't giving it to them. And now here in the future, ooh, judgment. Her judgment day is coming. There's going to be stuff that isn't released, yes. But the judgment, her zombies aren't under her control anymore. Zombies aren't here. She's not the director. She is now just the character. And she can't direct the narrative that's coming down the pipeline for her when it comes to stuff. Again, I feel like Spirit, it's on its way. Spirit is here, and it's turned into the F around and find out moment. I don't know. Also, where the heck is... What? There's something also weird here. I don't know what's going on there. There's also something with the pets. I don't know what's going on with Amber's 2 pets that she has right now. Because something is happening where innocents have gotten out of the way, or innocents will be taken away soon. AKA the pets around her. And I'm not saying to go do this. I'm not saying that people XYZ, but has anyone called animal control on Amber as of late? Or is that something that might be coming up? Because what I'm feeling here is that innocence will be taken away from her. And once they're taken away, it's going to get, we go times 10. Like what we're seeing now times 10 from like a spiritual energetic level of like, you effed around and now you find out. So I don't know. I'm not encouraging anyone to do that. I don't know. I don't encourage anyone to do that, but there's someone with those pets. Once they're taken away, it's go time, it feels like. And I think Amber doesn't realize that quite yet. But yeah, okay. Now we're gonna just take a look into Miss Reid. How is she kind of doing with all the stuff that's been going on? Like, is she going to be taking a break essentially from YouTube? What's kind of those thoughts there right now? King of Wands, she's not going to leave. She's not going to leave. She's not going to go. She wants to stay, speak her truth, talk shit, and she's going to burn herself out. Also, ooh. So when I say like, is she going to be taking a break here from YouTube? I'm hearing no, we're not taking a break, but she's going to burn herself out. It's going to be really bad. I'm going to assume we're going to see more crashing out. We're going to see her more live streams. If there are more live streams, expect them to have like Chantal level rages in some of them. If we're going to be seeing videos, like there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of jump cuts. And on top of that, there's going to be a lot of backhanded compliments, of backhanded digs, shade thrown, where she's going to be trying to mask and cover herself up. Look for those pause screens. You'll be able to see that that's not the case. It's like she doesn't have any options right now. It's like she has to keep doing this, even though we're going to be probably seeing a bigger decline in her numbers on YouTube. Oh yeah, this is a big decline because her whole foundation is coming up. Hopes and fears. She wants to speak her story, talk about things, bring everything together, and talk to her community. However, this is going to take some time. I think she's also trying to put together like a No More Lies video, kind of like Tati or like James, the first video of James, or like not Bi Sister, but you know how James came out with like that first video when he got into that drama cabin and he had like all these receipts and all these other things. Amber, I think, is trying to pull something like that together. Oh, that was actually, no, she's not. She's not pulling that type of thing together. That would just cause more issues than anything. She's just trying to be vague about things and not take accountability. I heard bingo. Is she going to bingo again? Or just trying to distract herself through those? There's also here the negative influence with this. Her family is also, I think, encouraging her to take a break, get offline, and go see someone. Her family is like, I also think her family is just like encouraging her to go and like actually take that effing break that she kind of desperately needs. But instead of going to that, I don't, this is, yeah, secrets are being revealed in here in the future. I don't like this. So for me right now, what I'm seeing is instead of Amber addressing things or the such, I'm surprised we haven't gotten this in a while, but this is giving me the sense of she's running to her girlfriend soon, or she's asking this new boo, this new girlfriend, this old girlfriend, to come visit her. Because it's like, I'm looking for my mom, and we've all known Amberlynn Reid does not see moms in a traditional way. Her mom, I think, is a good support network for her. Oh boy, that was a no. Mom's not good support for me. Her girlfriend is. Also, this is like her food and her wanting the food and making herself eat a lot more. She's turning to that coping mechanism, it feels like, because it makes her feel something. And also here in the future with the strength card, she is going to the big bad, that's gonna like protect her. I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is, but she's going towards someone who will protect her in a sense. And I'm not sure who that protection is coming from or who that might be, but she wants to head towards her protector, someone who's going to just coddle her and make her feel like she's okay. And the big bad reactors and everyone coming after me, like they don't matter. And that's kind of where she wants to head. Because she's like, she does feel, again, I'm not going to take away that she doesn't, like, she does feel completely hopeless. Like, she feels very hopeless. She feels like I'm a small child and I want to go towards my protector, to the people who want to protect me. But here's the thing, Amber, you're what, 33, almost 34 years old, if you're not 34. Like, you need to figure out that you can't be protected by everyone all the time, like everyone has been doing for you, from your exes to your family. And you got to sometimes protect yourself. And yeah. So let's just take a look here. I am very curious about this. And this is something that, how has Amber been making the majority of her money? We've seen her views are really down. I know she's making some still pretty good money, but her views are kind of down. So what kind of money is she actually making? Or I should say, where is she making the, like, what are ways that she is making money right now? Because I can't, I want to say that it's a lot of it comes from YouTube, which is yes, but there's something else it feels like here, especially after my Nikocado avocado reading with her, there's something else here. And I don't know what it is, but I want to take a look into whatever that is, whether if that's maybe making money making, it might not be, but what is that? Page of Swords. Temperance card reversed. The Ten of Wands upright. So whatever this is a burden. I would say this is making other videos of her being very unbalanced. That she wants to put out there even more. She wants to make big oodles of money from. What is this? However, she herself is like not putting it out there. What is this? Because she's afraid of it getting out and leaking out to her community and the internet. However, she has a really good support network that would help her with this. Oh boy. What is this? Who has she been seeing behind even her girlfriend's backs? There's someone that she flirts with. There's someone that's paid her big money. This isn't like, oh, I'll give you content for free. This is like an admiring fan. You know how people would like send like weird gifts to like Megan Fox, or if they could, they would just donate to their favorite person because they could? That's what this is giving me. Like, Amber just has this admiring fan who just loves her so much, but this love is really not healthy. It's really toxic, that this person has. I almost see this as like a admiration that's like an unhealthy attachment of admiration. Because how do I put this? You know how some OF models, they'll have like these big money whales that will give them money and buy them a lot of stuff, and like some buy them like a Tesla or a flat or something like that. I would say Amber's someone's sugar baby, in my opinion here. And she's been keeping this really, really secret, even from her other partners. Because she makes pretty good money on her own, but she is someone's sugar baby, in my opinion. Ooh, I don't think she's gonna be happy about me saying that. Nope, she's not. Because again, like she always wants more. She wants more money. She wants other things. She doesn't want this getting out to the internet. But this is someone that's supported her a lot, like a lot, and she does see it as kind of like family. Here in the past, this is her going to someone for help. However, she's burning this bridge. There's something that's coming up where this bridge gets burned really bad. Page of Wands saying one thing and doing another. I don't know if she's spending money in a weird way. I'm hearing no, but it's almost like she. I don't know if this person gets leaked to the internet. Ooh, that was a yes. So this person gets leaked to the internet. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know what that's all about, but it feels like that's what this is about. She's someone's sugar baby. I wonder why she feels so like other people. So let's take a look here then next at what's going to be going on with Miss Reid, Miss Amberlynn Reid. And I want to just take a look here as we're kind of going into like the next stage. I mean, I've done a reading on what's coming up next with ALR versus Beck and Destiny and even like Alexis, but there's something weird going on here. What is this? Let's just take a look at what's coming up next for Miss Amberlynn. What's going to happen? And then I want to, let's just take a look at what's coming up next for her. She's getting money from somewhere. However, she's not sure if she wants to take it. Because if she takes it, because there's a point of do I take it or I don't? Because if I choose wrong here, one brings my entirety of what I've built up down, and the other one is like I avoid financial ruin. Because she does not want to walk away from this. What is she? She doesn't want to walk away because she just wants to keep lying. She wants to keep lying to others, but also to herself on what's really actually going on here. Crashing out. Also, there's a Queen of Wands coming in, so a fire sign who's real mad. When I mean mad, I mean real mad. And this is going to be someone who does not mince. Oh boy. This is someone who's not going to mince words. This is someone who's going to come in hot and heavy. And Amberlynn, this is not going to be good for you. Okay. Because, here I got a shit ton of money, and now here I want to heal. So, what is this all about? Because from what I'm reading here, Amberlynn has a way out from everything that's been going on with her. However, because it's almost like her community somehow comes back together to rally around her. I don't know how this is. I don't know why this is. I'm just seeing it. I don't know how people can rally around her. I really, really don't. This is really weird. I don't know how she's going to spin this. I'm hearing she doesn't. Something else happens. I don't know what this is. This is really weird. I mean, this could just be health issues. And so, like, something actually major health-wise happens with her. And so she and it's kind of out of her control. That kind of rallies the community back around her. This isn't something that feels... How do I put this? This isn't something that... Oh, how do I want to put this? Because, like, when it comes to Amber, this is something like, the community is going to kind of be like, nah, that's kind of shitty that happened to you. This is something Amber could have prevented, yes, but it's something that is going to happen to her, and it's not something that she plans. This is something that kind of hits her out of nowhere. I could also see this as her getting checked into a facility, and if she gets checked into the facility, she gets to heal. If she chooses to not get checked into the facility, though, it's crash out after crash out after crash out. Amber has a decision right now. Does she listen to her community, who wants to support her in being better and say, hey, I'm going to go and check myself into a facility to get this figured out because I can't do this anymore. Like, she's getting to that point. I would believe her in that. But here's the thing. She chooses to or she doesn't choose to. If she chooses to, she has a lot of healing and I think a lot of good that comes from it. But if she chooses to not, then we are just going to be an accelerating decline down. And that's kind of what's happening here. Next, there's options, but she has to be the one that makes those choices. I think her family really wants her to just Go in, get checked in, get away from people, just focus on you. And I think that's a big option she's got right now. But there's also a part of her here who doesn't want to let this go, or let things go right now. So we'll see. Let's take a look. I do want to take a look at this. What else should we know about Amber right now that's kind of going on that Spirit would allow me to read on? That Spirit says, like, this is something that we should be looking at or kind of knowing that's coming down the pipeline, whether Amber watches this video or not. If this is a message for Amber, or if this is more of a message for her community. So let's take a look. What else, Spirit, do you want us to know about Amberlynn Reid at this point in time, or Amber Reid, or Amberlynn Reid in the such? What is something else you want us to know, or that we can know, essentially? Ten of Pentacles reversed. Why is this the Nine of Cups? Amber, I would say, if you're going to keep throwing stuff out there to confuse your community, to confuse other people, they were going to still continue to keep reading us to filth. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed here, it's like the legacy that you want to leave behind is crumbling. Also, do I want to say that? Do I need to say that? I don't know where Rarity is right now, but I will say that I don't know what happened. I know I've put a video out there on it, but whatever happened to Rarity, you better come clean about it soon here. Because you know more than what you're saying, one. And two, that cat watches you. That cat watches Amber like a hawk. Whoever that cat is. Also, I think since this is a black cat too, I think Wasabi also. I don't know if Wasabi goes near her much. I would assume not. And there's reasons for that, ma'am. Also with this Ten of Pentacles, yeah. This is going to be the decline. This is going to be the end to a legacy on YouTube. Because Amber's going to be forced to walk away from this. Amber will. And the community, whatever instincts the community really has about Amber, they have been reading her to filth for years. And Amber hates it. To a point of she self-deludes herself that they're lying and she's telling the truth, because she cannot stand other people, it feels like, knowing the truth or feeling like they know her better than she does, because she needs to know herself better than everyone else. Hopes and fears, the King of Cups. Oh boy. So this could be a water sign. Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, no, not Capricorn. Pisces, Cancer. What's the last one? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be a reaction channel. This could be an old ex. Oh, that was a strong ex. I don't know who's coming out. I don't know if this is going to be is this going to be in support of Amber? Oh, that was a heck no. But there's someone coming out here that it does feel like is on the verge of speaking, and they come with a lot of emotions, and they come very calmly. I don't think this is Beck. This is someone else. Just saying. Because this could also be family, because it seems like family is now also kind of being like, Amber, you need to get your shit figured out. Because again, as I like to say with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the path that Amber's on right now is one that that's not good for her. And Spirit's now come in and been like, okay, we tried doing it your way. This isn't the way. You ignored us. You came in and, oh boy, I'm really mad about this too. So it feels like Spirit's mad about this as well. It's like, we tried doing this gently. We tried doing everything that's coming in with stuff and bringing and like making you go down the direction you needed to do. You've refused to. You've now actively gone and tried to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We're and there's almost like a, I don't know what Amber has done, like alongside those spiritual ones. I mean, I've done those readings, but like there's something here where even spirit or the universe is saying enough is enough. I don't know what other messages Amber has had behind the scenes, essentially, that she's just completely ignored or almost like spit in the face of spirit, and then just went and just did what she wanted to do. And she's actively tried to, I think, send stuff out to prevent things that she doesn't want to happen. This is like an active thing here. Is what's going for. Yeah, she's ooh. She's also has another friend that might be. Oh, is Eric and or Ricky gonna come out and talk of shit? Maybe, maybe. So you're in the past, Knight of Wands. I was angry. I'm passionate. And here in the future, Seven of Swords. Oh, you aren't gonna. Not that someone's gonna try to be sneaky. They're gonna go into their hidey hole so they don't have to deal with the damage that's coming down this way. Also, when I look at this, it's like where you're going through this barbed fence of like, this is hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge. This is a wise one hidden back far away that has all this information that if you just ask the right person, you unlock the right key, you will go down the right path in the maze, you're now there. And now we have found the information. Amber, you've tried keeping things hidden, and there's a lot of hidden information out there. People are going to find or go through the maze. People are going to go through and trudge through old stuff, and they're going to find the answers that Amber doesn't want to acknowledge. The wisdom that's there as well. Names, sites, activities. Everything's been recorded. It's now just going through the mountains of stuff to find it. And I feel like here too, Amber will Amber nuke her channel? That is an option on the table. So if you have stuff that you want to record or you want to archive, I would probably do that. We're at like a 40-60 of nuking it versus not nuking it, and every day is a different one. So we're getting pretty close to some major things here. So that's what I'm seeing here for Miss Amberlynn, Reid, and kind of what's coming up and all the such. But if y'all like this, feel free, leave a cake emoji down below. Strawberry Farms doesn't forget. But if y'all want to do that, feel free. I would really appreciate any engagement that you put on this video, whether you're liking, commenting, if you want to subscribe, or if you would like to share it out for more people to see. The more people engage, the more this video gets sent out into the algorithm for people to watch. Otherwise, I really want to say thank you to everyone who's watched. If you want to book personal readings, or if you want to join YouTube members to kind of see videos like this early, as well as just be a part of and support me there, along with other live streams, videos, and the such. Feel free, go check that out. I have 2 different tiers. Feel free. One's $3, one's $5. Otherwise, I want to say thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye.